Actually. That's not good. So
All right, we got 75 kilos loaded to the bar. About 1 minute, we will call the first lifter. At the completion of the snatches for this session, we'll give out the award. The last session, the lady 63 kilograms. All right, I've got my officials in their chairs. It is now 10 after 4. First lifter, Leon, 75 kilos loaded to the bar. 1 minute. That's a good opener for Leon at 75. Loader 76. 76 on the bar. Give Leon 2 minutes. All right, loader, change that. Let's go to 80, and we will switch lifters now. Luis Francisco, you are the lifter. Okay, loaders, let's go 81. 81 kilos. Oh, wait a minute. My fault. Keep 80. Since we didn't actually start the clock, we still give Leon 2 minutes. 80. Thank you, Garrett. Jump the gun there. All right, bars loaded. 2 minutes on the clock for Leon. 80 on the bar. Lifting order. Will Simpson for an increase and Foley to follow. Minute and a half, Leon. Minute and a half. Coming up on 1 minute here for Leon, his second attempt, 80 kilos. Will Simpson, be ready.
I just want them to remember that you guys are the best loaders.
Even better, second attempt for Leon with 80. Now we go to 81 loaders. 81, Will Simpson is the lifter. 81 still going on the bar, and a 2 minute clock for Leon. So we got a 2 minute clock running for Leon at 81. I really don't think he's going to take the 81. There's 2 other lifters going for a little bit more. All right, loaders, 82. 82 on the bar. This brings up Foley's opening attempt. Foley, followed by Will Simpson and Luis Francisco. Foley, you are the lifter at 82 kilos. We got time. 40 seconds. That's a good opener for Foley at 82. Loaders, please sign up at 82. We'll call Will Simpson for his opening attempt. Will is the lifter. 82 on the bar. Clock has started. That's a good opener for Will at 82. Loaders, 83. 83 on the bar. Luis Francisco, you are the lifter. Ron Garza, be ready. '83 being loaded to the bar. Change of lifter, Ron. Ron Garza, you are the lifter. Danny, what was that weight? That's a good opener for Ron at 83. Loaders go to 84. 84, this brings up David Miller, and then it's not me. We're opening attempt. As far as I know. Hey, Danny, what was that second attempt for Will? '84 stays on the bar. Danny Gear is now our lifter. 85. Loaders need 85 on the bar. Can you change that, please, to 85. Oh, excuse me, wait, 84. You're right. My fault. Danny Gear is the lifter.
I sweat an extra few drops.
Danny Gear, you are the lifter. Sure, he'll come back and make that. Loaders, please tighten that up. We'll give Danny a 2-minute clock. Provided he's going to come back and take exactly that weight. All right, bar's loaded 84 on the bar. Danny Gear is following himself on a 2-minute clock. The lifters to follow with a little bit of an increase. David Miller, Luis Francisco, Will Simpson. I assume Danny's going to repeat that one, Coach? All right. About a minute, 30 seconds running for Danny's second attempt. 84 kilos on the bar. Kilos, about 185 pounds.
Be aggressive.
1 minute. Oh, all right, tighten that up. We'll give Danny another 2-minute clock. We've got 2, 3, 4 lifters waiting for 85 kilos. Bars loaded, 84. Another 2 minutes for Danny. Bar loaded, 85. 85 brings up David Miller's opening attempt, followed by Luis Francisco. Danny here is going up 1 more kilo. All right, 85 loaded to the bar. David Miller's lifting. Left that one a little out front. Loaders tighten up that 85. Let's call Luis for his opening attempt. Sure, David will come back and make that 85. Yep. All right, 85 on the bar. Luis Francisco, you are the lifter. Will Simpson and David Miller follow. That's a nice opener, easy one for Luis. Loaders, please tighten up 85. We'll here for 3 more lifters. Will Simpson, you are the lifter. The bar is loaded. 1 minute on the clock.
Down.
And that's a good opener for Will at 85. Loaders tighten that up. We're going to be here at least 2 more times. David Miller, you are the lifter. 85 on the bar. Not quite. So he'll come back and make that one. Loaders tighten that up. We'll give it to Leon for his third attempt. And Dave come back and make it. All right, 1 minute on the clock. 85 on the bar, 187. Not quite there today. Trey with 80 on his second attempt. Loaders 86, please. 86 will bring Coley up for his second attempt. Danny here and Louis for the increase.
I'm trying to make this meatless.
Oh, I'm sure he's got that one. Loaders tighten up to 86. We'll call Danny here at the platform. All right, bar is loaded. Danny here, you are the lifter. 86 kilos on the bar. £189. Oh, Danny. Much better, much better. Make sure you wait for the down signal. All right, 86. One more time. Goalie, you are the leader. All right, loaders, come on back. 87, please. We'll shift in the order. 87 kilos. We'll call up David Miller for his third attempt. He has not made a snatch, so give him a little encouragement here. He needs to make one to stay in the competition. Come on, David. There we go, that's how you do it. Nicely done. Loaders 88. 88 kilos on the bar, Ron Gaza. Will Simpson, be ready. All right, loaders, tighten that up. We need 88 on the bar for Will Simpson's third attempt. And we'll call Ron back out to make it. All right, so loaders can tighten that up. Here we go. Bar is set, 88 kilos. Will Simpson is the lifter. Ron Gaza the follower.
Now.
Wow, very solid for Will. 3 for 3, great job. Loaders 88, please tighten that up one more time for Ron. There you go, 88, one more time. Yeah, much better. Very nice, Ron. All right, loaders, 89. 89 kilos. Foley is our lifter. Kilos, what's that, about 196 pounds? Foley, you are the lifter. Wow, very nice, very nice. All right, loaders, 90 kilos, 90 on the bar. The lifting order now, all starting at 90. Oscar Martinez, Wayne, David Guerrero, and Francisco waiting for a second. All at 90 kilos. Bars loaded, 90 kilos. Oscar Martinez, you are the lifter. $30.
Let's hold down.
That's a solid opener, 90 for Oscar. Loaders tightening up. We're going to be here a little while. Wayne, you are the lifter.
Let's hold down.
That's a solid opener there for Wayne with 90. All right, 90, one more time. Oh, two more time. David Guerrero, you're the lifter, 90. Bars loaded, clock has started. David Guerrero, you're the lifter.
Go, Dave. Come on.
It's through, big shrug.
Left a little in front. Loader setting that up. We'll call Luis for his second attempt. Beautiful lift for Luis. By the way, Luis turned 14 this year. 90 kilos loaders. Lighten that up. David Guerrero is lifting.
You remember him from like 2010, 2011?
Watch it started. David is a lifter. David Guerrero.
Go, Dave. Come on, you got this.
Hold it. All right, just tighten that bar up. We'll give David one more shot at that. And 2 minutes on the clock once the bar is set. Bar is loaded, 2 minutes.
Good job for that. Really good. Good job for that. Very much. Mario too.
Alright, all the way from here, a 2 minute clock for David. A minute and a half. David weighs about 168 pounds, and we're talking about 198 pounds on the barbell. About a minute. Minute 5 seconds. Come on, who wants to see David make this lift? Oh, so close. Not quite. Treasure with the stack. Sorry, loaders. We need 93. 93 on the bar. Up for the increase after Luis will be Brent and Anthony. $93 kilos on the bar. Luis is our lifter. Two-time Mexican national champion here. And that's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful job. Loaders, 95. 95 on the bar. Brent is now our lifter. Anthony and Oscar also weighing on the same weight. right, 5 more lifters here in the A section of 77. Snatch. 95 is loaded. Clock started for Brent Clark. One minute. 1 minute for Brent. Lifting order. Brent Clark here, 95 kilos, followed by Anthony and Oscar. All at the same weight. Very solid, easy opener for Brent at 95. Loaders, please tighten up 95. We'll call Anthony Ho to the platform. Oscar Martinez and Wayne. Alright, today's no point. Let's go, man. Come on. Wow, that looked like butter to me. Very nice opener. 95 stays on the bar, please, and we'll call Wayne to the platform. Wayne is now a lifter. 95 on the bar. Clock has started.
Go, buddy.
95 kilos on the bar, about 209 pounds. Wayne is our lifter.
Got this, dude.
30. That looked even easier than the opener. That's what we like to see it. 96, please, Litter. Is that another kilo to the bar? Oscar Martinez, you are the lifter. 96 kilos. Kevin Bernstein, be ready for the increase. All right, we're waiting for Oscar to come to the platform at 96 kilos. We have Kevin Bernstein to follow, Anthony Ho, Wayne, and Brent in that order. Here's Oscar. A little too much on swing on that one. I'm sure he'll come back and make that. All right, let's tighten that up. We'll put 2 minutes on the clock, and Oscar will follow himself. 2 minutes.
I'm not looking at
All right, we're waiting for a 2-minute clock here to give Oscar a little more time to rest and come back and take this 96. Kevin Bernstein is next with 97. And I have Anthony Wayne both at 100. Five more lifters here in the snatch competition of the 77s. 1 minute. 1 minute for Oscar. All right, loaders, change the weight. 97, please. Change of order. Kevin Bernstein is now the lifter. We get a new 1-minute clock for Kevin.
It takes two if you go back and out.
97 on the bar, 1 minute on the clock for Kevin.
Okay.
Good job holding on to that one, Kevin. All right, Lotus, 97. Please tighten that up, and we'll give Oscar another crack. 97 kilos. All right, bar is loaded. Oscar is a lifter. $97 kilos, about 214 pounds.
It's up. Reach.
Not quite. He's credited with 90 on his opener. Loaders, 100 kilos. 100 kilos now we bring up Anthony Ho, Kevin Bernstein, and Wayne. All right, 100 kilos, 220 pounds.
Go, Anthony.
Anthony only weighed about 165. Had to lift. Not quite there in the recovery. Loaders, please tighten that up. We will call Kevin Bernstein to the platform. Second attempt.
Wow.
Bar is loaded. Clock is started. All right, change the lifter. Wayne is now the lifter. Anthony Ho, you are the lifter with a 1 minute clock. There's a lot of jockeying going on here. So, now, we are back to 101, and Kevin Bernstein is the lifter. Thank you, loaders. All right. Kevin, you are the lifter. Second attempt, 101. Wayne is next. All right, stop the clock. All right, we're going to just keep jockeying around here, and I'll just keep talking to you guys, and eventually we'll have somebody come to the platform. The lifter now is Brett Clark. Brett Clark, you are the lifter at 102, followed by Kevin Bernstein, Anthony, and Wayne for a bigger entry. Six more snatches, and we'll take a 10-minute break. Yep. Oh, so close. All right, let's tighten that up. We'll give Brent an opportunity to come back, but right now, Kevin Bernstein is the lifter. 102 on the bar. They're our last four guys here vying for medals in the 77 kilo class. We close. All right, tighten that up, loaders. We're going to be at 102 for a little bit. Jump for the order. Anthony Ho, you are the lifter. Followed by Brent and Kevin, all at 102. There we go, much better. Wow, we put some positive vibe on the bar. Thanks, Anthony. All right, Kevin, it's your turn. Same way, 102. All right, guys, 3 more snatches. We'll take a 10-minute break. All right, Kevin's credit was 97 on his opener, not quite there. Do me a favor, have a doc look at your elbow. Dr. Jerry. All right, 103 loaders. Brett is now our lifter. 103. All right, 2 more snatches, you guys. 2 more snatches. Brent is our lifter. 103 on the bar. 227 pounds. Yeah. And that's how you do it. Very nice, Brett. 103. Loaders, 105. This will be our final snatch for this competition. This section. And the bar's loaded.
Okay, Steve, let's go.
Stay strong.
Come on, buddy. Come on, Wade.
Oh, very close. Wayne Critter was 95 on his second attempt. Still in the running for this top 3 places. 10-minute break. 10 minutes.
Alright, so 10:30.
Hey guys, while we got a little bit of break, we have some awards from the last session to give out. Hey Z, come hand out the awards for me, would you? All right, in the 63 kilo class, Masters Division, with a 71 kilo total, bronze medal. All right, bronze medal to Carol. Bronze medal. Run! Run! Good play. And don't go anywhere, Carol. Karen! Karen! Are you still here? 83 kilos total from Elysium. Karen, where'd you go? Alright, I guess that's a holder medal. And our first place, Masters, in the 63 kilo class with a 107 total. Carol! Don't go anywhere, don't go anywhere. Hang on, we got some open awards. Alright, we all know Sage Merck/Berger, she won the gold, took her medal, left already. But, in the open, bronze medal, Molly Felix with a 127. Molly, you still here? Bronze medal from Molly Felix. Oh, maybe Molly doesn't want her award. We'll just have to give it away to somebody else. Oh wait, there's Karen. Karen, come get your award. Silver medal. Our Masters silver medal for the 63. Oh, go anywhere, Karen. Wait, come back. Stay there. Where's Molly? Molly Felix, to get her award. Bronze medal for Molly in the Open Division 63. Don't go anywhere, ladies. Ashley, second place. Our silver medal with a 132. Ashley Crescent, I believe her last name. All right, I guess Ashley doesn't want her medal. These are the winners. 63 kilo ladies. About 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes to start the cleaning just for the guys. Alright, we're inside the last minute here of our rest period. We have, 95 please, loaders. 95 being loaded to the bar for our first attempt. And if you guys would just add a little bit more to that, we've had a change. 101. 102. Make it 102. right, we think we made a little bit of time here. Perfect timing. 5 o'clock, thanks to loaders. I'm telling you, running a weightlifting meet on time, it's these guys, the loaders. All right, here we go. 102 on the bar. Leon, you are the lifter. 102, about 225 pounds. Oh. All right, tighten it up. Leon, if you want to break, Foley's going 103. Foley, are you around? Are you going 103? All right. 102, stays on the bar. We'll give Leon 2 minutes. Bar is loaded, 2 minutes on the clock. All right, well, we're giving Leon a little extra rest here to come back and make that opening attempt to clean and jerk. We've got clean and jerks here, and then one more session of ladies tonight, so don't run away. In a minute and a half, Leon. Minute and a half. Come on, Leon. The clean's the easy part. I must admit, all you guys are hanging in there well with all this humid weather that we never have in San Diego. All right, Leon, you ready? Let's go. 1 minute.
Go, Leon.
Solid opener. Thanks, Eric. Still one day. All right. 103. 103 on the bar. Totally is lifting. Thank you, Leon. All right, bar's loaded. 103 on the bar. Foley is lifter. Ron Gaza to follow. That's a solid opener for Tully. Last 103. Loaders 104. 104. We'll give Tully a 2-minute clock and call him out to the platform. Bar is loaded. 2 minutes for Tully at 104. I really don't think he's going to take that 1 kilo.
You got that right?
You got it. Loaders 105, please. 105. Ron is our lifter. Now the loaders preparing the platform for us. The lifting order, Ron Gaza, 105. Luis, Will Simpson, all at 105. Yeah, these athletes are just under 170 pounds. Weight being loaded at the bar in pounds, 231. And the clock starts to run.
You guys sure? Are you cool? You need a brief? You need a brief, are you okay?
Snappy. Very nice, Ron. 105, loaders. Tighten up. We're going to be here at least 2 more times. Thank you, loaders. 105, Luis is the lifter, followed by Will Simpson. Change the lifter. 105 stays on the bar. Will Simpson is the lifter. Very nice opener for Will, 105. Loaders, I don't think Will's going to go to 106. Let's go right to 107. 107. Luis is our lifter, followed by Soli and Leon. Luis opener, 107. All right, the clock is running on Luis. Two-time Mexican national school-age champion. Yes, Luis turned 14 this year. Picture perfect, just like that. Beautiful job. Loaders 107, tighten that up please. Foley is now our lifter. Foley and Leon at 107. £240. And solid second attempt there for Foley. 107, loaders tighten up that 107 one more time for Leon. Not quite. Leon's credit was 102 on his second attempt. Loaders, 108, please. 108. Bring up Will Simpson's second attempt. All right, 108 loaded to the bar. Will Simpson is our lifter. Solid 108, second attempt for Will. I'm going to take a guess, maybe Will wants 109. Quite low 109. We're hearing some other things over there, loaders. Go to 110. Taking a guess. Let's get a guess. 109? Ron is a lifter. 110 on the bar. 110 on the bar. £242. Ron is our lifter. Wayne to follow with an increase. That's a solid one for Ron. Nice job at 110. All right, loaders, we need 111, please. 111 on the bar. Foley is now the lifter. What did Wayne want? Wayne wanted 170. All right, 111 on the bar. Will Simpson is our lifter. We got a lot of jockeying going on here. Will Simpson is the lifter, followed by Wayne. Nope. Yep. This solid lift, 3 for 3. Great job with 111. Loaders 112. 112 on the bar. Bring up Wayne for his opening attempt. All right, Wayne is the lifter. 112 on the bar. Andy Guerrero will be ready. And Danny here.
You got this, dude.
And that's a good opener for Wayne at 112. Loaders fight number 112. David Guerrero is the lifter. Bar is loaded 112. David Guerrero is our lifter. Danny Ear and Luis Francisco to follow. Same way.
Come on, big leg drive, reach to that front foot. Hold it, hold it. Now.
That's a strong lift there for David at 112. Loaders 112. Tighten that up. We're going to be here at least 2 more times. Danny Ear is our lifter. Get up, get up! Ah! Come on, big leg drive. Hold it, yeah. Solid start there for David 112. Floater, set it up. We're here one more time. Sorry, Danny. 112, one last time. Luis Francisco. Hey, whoop. Oh, yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, Lotus, one more kilo, please. 113. 113 brings up Foley's third attempt. Wayne, Danny here, be ready for an increase. Not quite. Foley's credit was 107 on his second attempt. Lotus, 115. 115. $115, 253 pounds. This brings up Luis Francisco's third attempt. He's already made 3 snatches, 2 clean and jerks. All right, bars loaded, 115. Luis Francisco is the lifter. I believe this has only been lifting 4 years. All right, let's see a 6 for 6 performance here. But still, 4 years of good weightlifting. Hey, whoop! Whoop! Beautiful. That's the idea behind a school-age lift. You're making all of your lifts. All right, letters, I need 117 on the bar. 117. The lifter is now Danny here, followed by Wayne, David Guerrero.
Danny, be aggressive. Up! Come on, big leg drive. Finish it. Hold it!
They'll come back and make that short. We'll just tighten that up. We'll give Danny 2 minutes. We have a couple of lifters taking 118. We'll see if after we set the platform up, polish the bar down. Give the athletes some more time. 117. Alright, bars loaded for Danny. 2-minute clock to follow himself and make this 117. Or maybe his coach wants to move him up. It's not a terrible philosophy. The clean and jerk, you're thinking about 2 pounds, 1 kilo, give an extra 5-minute rest. I don't know if I'd move them up 5 or 10 kilos. Alright, we got a minute, coming up in a minute and a half. So either Danny's going to take this weight or stick with it. And time's expired, so we're going 117. Do it. You can do it. All right, got about 1 minute left now. 1 minute. The ruling, as his coach was just asking about, is that if you need to make a change, you've got the first 30 seconds to make that change. Otherwise, you lost your opportunity to change. So now Danny's going to come back and make this 117. Come on, Danny. Show us how it's done.
Up!
That's it.
Come on, everything you got. Hold it! Hold it!
Woo! There we go. Nicely done. And a good lesson on the 30-second clock. All right, 18. 118 loaders. 1 more kilo. We got 3 lifters that requested this weight. First one, Wayne, you are the lifter. David Guerrero and Ron Gaza to follow. $260-some pounds. Clock is started for Wayne.
Go, Wayne!
Let's go, buddy.
Referees, what we got? 2-1, that's a good lift. Nicely done. All right, 118 loaders, please stand up. We're going to be here for 2 more lifters. All right, David Guerrero, you are the lifter. 118 on the bar. Pull back drive. Hold it, hold it, hold it. There we go, that's how it's done. Nice job, David. 118 loaders, one more time. 18, correct. 118 on the bar, one more time. Ron Gaza is the lifter.
Yeah, there you go.
Almost there, almost there. Ron Spider was 110 on his second attempt. Loader 120. $120 being loaded to the bar. Oscar Martinez is the lifter. All right, bar is loaded. 120 kilos. Platform is almost at 264 pounds. Oscar Martinez is the lifter. And a 2-1 decision. A little slow on a lockout, but good lift. Good lift, 120. Loaders, tighten it up. We're going to be here for at least 2 more. Kevin Bernstein, you are the lifter. 120 on the bar for Kevin Bernstein, followed by David Miller. Not quite. The lockout was a little too slow. I'm sure he'll come back and make that 120. Loaders, please tighten that up. We have called David Miller to the platform. Really strange for me. David Miller is the lifter. 120 on the bar. Easy weight. I'm sure he'll come back and make that. Loaders, please tighten that up. We're going to call Kevin back to the bar. Still 120 on the bar. $120 on the bar. Kevin Bernstein is the lifter. I'm sure he's going to come back and make that. Come on, Kevin. All right, let us tighten it up one more time. We'll give Kevin a 2-minute clock. He will follow himself. And the bar is loaded. 2 minutes for Kevin. All right, stop the clock. Kevin is going up. Loaders 121 on the bar. 121. And the lifter now, David Miller, 1 minute clock. Unfortunately, since David All was the last one on the platform, but we called another lifter and let the clock run down. David.
Pass it out, Dave. Let's go. Right.
Yeah, a little slow on that lockout overhead. All right, tighten that up, loaders. We're going to get David 121. One more time. 2 minute clock. All right. David's going to go up. We need 122 loaders. 122. Bring up Brett Clark, so putting his hands. 122. Bar is loaded. 122 on the bar, 270 pounds. Yeah, thank you, Brent. Good positive energy on the bar. All right, good lift. 122. Loaders, tighten that up. Oh, David Ferraro. Get up, get up, get up! Come on, big drive! Hold it, hold it, hold it! Nice way to make up for those snatches, David. Great job. Nice 122. All right, 122, one last time. Kevin Bernstein is our lifter. All right, 122 loaded to the bar. 1 minute on the clock. Hey, Steph, man, good spot. There we go. Nice job, Kevin. Awesome. 123 on the bar, please. All right, 124. 124. On the bar brings up Anthony Ho's opening attempt.
Go, Anthony.
Come on, go.
I'm sure he'll come back and make that. Coach, you want 124? Give him 2 minutes. 24 it is, 2 minutes. And 2 minutes on the clock for Anthony, hauling himself with 124. 8 more snacks. Still waiting on a 2-minute clock for Anthony Ho with 124. Oh, that guy. Got it. All right, 125 on the bar. Copy Anthony, but now it is Oscar. Using the GP barbell for the men's part of the competition. I noticed that the works on plates don't fit on the GP bar. Rico does. Saying the works on plates are a little different than all the others. That's what I'm telling you. All the other plates will fit on the GP bar. York, Maverick, Rico. All right, 125. Oscar Martinez is the lifter. Come on, you guys. 8 more clean and jerks here.
Go, Oscar.
Just a little far back. All right. Okay. Floaters, please tighten up that 125. We'll call Anthony Otis last one.
Come on, Anthony.
Come on, let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Come on.
Try.
There you go. Come on. There you go.
And that's a good lift for Anthony, 125. Floaters, please tighten it up. We're here 3 more times. Lifter now, Wayne. Wayne is a lifter, 125 on the bar, 275 pounds.
Go, Wayne. You got this, dude. Come on. Hard work. Come on, buddy.
He's credited with 118 on his second attempt. Loaders 125. 125 for David Miller, third attempt. Here we go, 125 loaded to the bar. Clock starts for David Miller. Tell you how weird that is.
Let's go, get here.
Nice fight, but outplayed. I gotta turn it down. I gotta turn it down. I'm sorry. I gotta turn it down. I gotta turn it down. Sorry. Yeah, absolutely. I hope it can. Which one? 126 voters. 126. 126. All right, 126. Oscar is the lifter. 126. Oscar is the lifter. Yeah, that's not the rule though, Dan. What do you guys say? That's a good lift. 126. Nice job. All right, loaders 127. 127. We have two more lifters. Three more clean and jerk. First lifter, Brent Clark. Brent Clark is the lifter. Anthony Collins. A little too much press out there, Brent. $127 stays in the bar. Anthony is our lifter. We have a change of lifter and a 2-minute clock for Brent with 127 on the bar. All right, 128. $128 on the bar. Brent is still our lifter, and we resume the 2-minute clock. 129. Loaders 129. Brent is still the lifter. Brent is still the lifter. Anthony is second. Nice play. He was credit was 122 on his opening attempt. Very nice play.
All right, Anthony.
All right, we have one more lift here in the 77. 129.
Yeah, boy.
One out, two, let's go. There you go, come on.
Big drive, big drive.
Oh, come on.
And that's a good lift for Anthony, 129. All right, it looks like we got about 7 or 8 minutes to 6 o'clock. We're going to just change out our officials, change the bar, and get our 69 kilo ladies going as soon as we can. Hopefully only a couple minutes after 6. Start at 6. That's 6. Yeah.
Dude, you're getting the workout. You not so much. Us not so much. I know. Well, I'm looking tomorrow. I think that's a light session. It's probably cool. What time is your spot, right? 1:30. 12:30. 12 seconds. You are 117.